Hello, I am Chucky J, and this crazy company Microsoft released a game for free today. It's a refresh.
I didn't want
It's
you to
sort of
find
a
out the truth.
remaster. It's a re-release. It's Phantom Dust. I never played this game back on the original Xbox.
World, and our scraps of memories, and the image of the ruins in our heads.
I think it's time for me to try this thing out.
53 days.
Yeah, they released it totally for free. Okay. Needs your permission to. Interesting. It's things like this that remind you that you're actually using a Windows 10 machine. Ah, humbug. So there's a few things that are really interesting about this. So number one is it's a game from the original Xbox. It was kind of a cult hit from what I understand. I missed out on it because I was, 95% Halo 2, and then I had a few other games. So I totally missed out on this. Apparently it was well received by some people, and certain people at Microsoft really love this game. So let's get into it here. The way I've heard it explained is that it's a combat game, third person, with a wide variety of skills, and the skills are chosen as a card deck, kind of like so many card games that are out these days. So I don't know, I guess I should just... Okay. So in a sense it's a remaster because I understand it. I mean, the graphics are much better, from what I understand. It's widescreen now, which Xbox original games were not. And I think they did some things to make it run better, faster, fix some bugs. They kind of went to town on the code as much as they could. That's really cool. I mean, I would call it a remaster, but for some reason they're trying to stay away from that term. I'm not really sure why. There was going to be a reboot, and we heard that was canceled, but then this came out instead, and it's free. Came out today. So if I see some friends on here, I might jump into multiplayer. So one of the things that they talked about, actually I'm kind of curious where, see if it's in here in the options. There is free DLC also, which unlocks a large number of skills for you. And they also have some microtransactions that will unlock skills, I believe, just in multiplayer, because they wanted the single player to kind of stand on its own. But they really wanted the progression system, whatever. I don't really understand it, but they wanted it to be the same as it was in the original game. So they left that alone. But then if you do want to skip ahead, there's a microtransaction that you can buy. So let's go into the story here and see what in the world is going on.
Nobody remembers anything. Not when the world changed. Nor why. A mysterious dust poisoned the surface, affecting the brains of humans and stealing their memories. strange apparitions began to appear. Humans fled their devastated cities. Only underground could humans escape the demons and the dust.
That's not creepy at all.
The dust took from us, but to some, it gave something new. The ability to transform their will into energy. This new breed, the Espers, risk their lives searching the surface world for clues. Clues on the surface that might let us recover the memories we've lost.
Use a pair of those glasses for sure. These cutscenes had to be heavily compressed to get them on the original Xbox discs, but they found the originals, and so that's what the not heavily compressed versions.
What I'm searching for. Something important. Something irreplaceable. Something I lost. I must go.
That's pretty impressive that they were able to find the original cutscenes. So they didn't remaster them, you know, like Halo 2 or Halo 1 remastered, but they just found the original versions that looked way better. Mm-hmm. Okay. That's a cool looking person right there. Who am I? So both of them have amnesia? Or you've lost your memory too? Yeah, they both have amnesia. Okay. I'm not even really sure how this game works. Is there... I guess I need to look for arrows like that where I can interact with something. Buttons don't do anything yet. Okay. Do I just keep talking to him? Ah! Okay. Whoa.
Finally woken up, I see.
Are you the one that brought us here? Why don't you tell us what happened?
You've no memory at all, is that right? Just an image of some ancient ruins. And a strange gut feeling that you have to go there.
But how did you know that?
Everybody's the same, all of us. Now you. Please, follow me. I'll explain everything once we arrive.
Okay.
It happened just like I told you. None of us remembers anything. We live in this world we don't understand, with people without memories wandering around, with monsters roaming the surface and these strange particles, and paranormal skills.
I see. This place is like the lost and found counter at a catastrophe discount store. So, we're lost sheep with no memory. Just like you.
There is one difference. The two of you were found in strange metal pods. But Leader says we are all lost souls. All we have left is this underground world. And our scraps of memories and the image of the ruins in our heads.
Okay.
The ruins. The image I saw in my dream.
Leader says that the fact we all share the same image must be more than mere coincidence. He's right, I think, and so we are systematically searching the surface world for the ruins. We hope you can help with that search as well.
Are you saying you want us to join the Visions?
We are very short-handed, especially when it comes to people with skills.
But I am haunted by the ruins. I'll give it some thought.
Ah.
What is there to think about?
Such a generous man is our leader. Leader says, Edgar, take your time. You don't mind us calling you Edgar, do you? We saw your locket, too. You care about the woman in the photograph, don't you? Perhaps helping us will lead you to find her. And you. We should find a name for you as well. You need a name even if you don't have memories. Just pick a name that sounds good to you, and we'll call you that. Everyone picks their names here. Or perhaps you're one of the lucky ones who remembers his real name?
Call your name. Here are some options. Based on the location you were found, we'll call you Alpha. Means where all things begin. Let's go with Alpha. Okay. Go meet Meister, combat instructor. Good. Cool. I mean, how could I let down a guy who wears wind chimes as a headdress? Seriously. Okay. Means go here. Yeah, there's only one door out of here. Assuming the map isn't lying to me. Arthur? Right, then left. Thank you, Arthur. Named after King Arthur. Game. If I tell you, by the time you reach the surface, you'll have forgotten it. Okay. From somewhere there are voices wanting to speak to you. I'll convey these messages. Memories of this world are automatically saved. Okay, thank you. Chunky. Alright. Okay, I guess we don't want to go that way. No idea if I'm going there anyway. Oh, it did something said battle terminal when I came in here. Hey, there's Edgar. That's the other thing that a remaster would have done is add voice acting for all this stuff, but that would be a lot of work, especially since they wanted to give this game away for free. I have the look. Okay. Okay, cool. This is the battle terminal. Okay. Visions do not allow underground dwellers to visit the surface. These scouts take care of all surface tasks. All these missions. Okay. Transmission Palace. Okay. Reward 500 credits. Got what it takes. The next few lectures detail attack and defense skills. After this, you will understand the basics of combat. Okay, going with Meister. Cool. Let's do it. The load times are so short that the little things disappeared. The tips. Win Meister's approval. You gotta tell me what to do. How do you like being on the surface?
Take a look around. Use the right thumbstick to move the camera.
Beautiful sky, isn't it? Okay. First things first, how's your health right now?
The flashing bar
20.
in the upper left corner is your health meter. When your health reaches 0, you fail the mission.
Okay.
The flashing number in the lower right corner is your energy level, called aura. Each skill requires a certain amount of aura to use. The number below your aura number is your level, which reflects the number of aura particles you picked up. You lose some aura when you use a skill, but it regenerates up to this level over time.
Okay.
Some attacks are best avoided by moving out of the way. Click the left thumbstick to jump. Show Meister your jump.
To
To
locate
locate the enemy, pull the right trigger. This will lock you onto the target.
Okay.
You have successfully locked onto the enemy, the Omado.
Okay.
You cannot move the camera while you are locked onto an enemy. To deactivate your target lock, pull the right trigger again.
Okay. Cluster of energized dust particles. Aha.
Use the left thumbstick to move to...
Okay. A is not jump.
Stand next to a capsule to view a panel of information about the skill.
Cost 2, strength 2, and something.
When the information panel appears, press any button, A, B, X, or Y, to assign the skill to that button.
Make this A.
This is called capturing a skill. Now, capture the skill to the button of your choice. You have captured Bullet of Fire.
Okay, so the ring shows you what button it is, basically.
Attack the Amato with the Bullet of Fire. You need 2 aura each time you use it. Bullet of Fire is a medium-range attack. It's most accurate when the targeting reticle is yellow.
Okay. I need to get somewhat close to it.
Lock onto the target before attacking. Pull the right trigger to engage the target lock.
That's the other thing I've heard, is that this has destructible environments. Disengage target lock. Chase this thing down. Looks like it's chasing him. 500 credits! And a memory box. Okay. Relatively easy. Okay. Gate that allows you to go to the surface. Right? Don't use it without permission. Okay. Highway. Watchful Eye. Attend Meister's second lesson and learn to use multiple attack and defensive skills. Okay.
First, locate the enemy. Pull the right trigger to lock.
Right.
You've successfully locked onto the Amara.
Okay. Blue capsules contain defensive skills. Alright.
Laser is a long-range attack. It is most accurate when your targeting reticle is green.
Let's put this on A. Put this on X.
When you capture a skill to a button that already has a skill assigned to it, the new skill will overwrite the previous one. Be careful not to overwrite your skills. If you do, you may not live long enough to get them back.
Okay.
Flash Barrier is a barrier-type defensive skill. If you time it right, it will defend you against attacks.
And
Vacuum Slash is a short-range attack.
cool.
It is most accurate when your targeting reticle is orange.
Okay.
This skill can be used only once.
Okay. Make that be. It's kind of like a melee. Unlock. Trying to find a way to get over there to him. Woohoo! Targeting reticle is not. Oh, there it's right. Okay. That's really long. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to do. Aha. Of course, I didn't actually try out the defensive skill. But that's fine. Okay. Okay. Hello. Okay. It's kind of weird. Wonder what he's talking about. What kind of a name is that? Oh. Well, just real quick, I'm gonna go see if I can find the shop. I know there's a shop where you can buy skills and stuff. Maybe they don't want me to go there yet. I don't know. Let's do that. Bar. Oh, maybe it is. Oh, no, it's not. Baroness. Right. Come back here later, I think. There's definitely a shop here somewhere. Is this where I came from? Yeah. Alright. Let's see what's downstairs. Reindeer. Clinic. Oh, let's see what's in the clinic. Oh, that's where we came from. Oh, Lord. Uh-huh. Where did you get this idea of what a clinic is supposed to look like and what a nurse is supposed to look like? Okay. Interesting. Something down here that I'm not supposed to go through. Hello, reindeer. Apparently that's the wrong place, but I don't know that for sure. So let's go here. Am I not? Maybe I'm just not supposed to go there yet. Assume that that's the case. upstairs. Okay, let's do another mission here. Palace, highway, or panorama? New palace. Qualification. 2 enemies are in the palace. Use what you learned so far in this first battle, but remember I'm here to support you. Okay. Let's go.
First, locate the enemy. Pull the right trigger. Now, locate the second enemy. Pull the left trigger to switch your target lock to the next enemy.
Ah, okay.
You've successfully locked onto the enemy, Skoda. Pull the left trigger to switch among your targets in order.
Okay. That was bad. Okay. Where are you going?
Lock onto the target before attack. Pull the right trigger to release the target lock. Your attack will be
Okay. Okay, so I have to prove myself to other people too. Alright.